At weddings, the attention is on the bride's dress, the rings, and of course, the wedding cake. The modern wedding cake can be a modest, virginal pastry or a magnificent, multi-tiered monstrosity. How did the contemporary wedding cake come to be? And what did it have to do with head smashing, lamb testicles, Queen Victoria, and cherubs? Keep watching as we slice into all the tasty facts. The cutting of the cake has become a symbol of the union of the bride and groom. They come together for a single purpose: to drive their friends and family crazy. In the last few decades, these cakes have morphed from modest 2- or 3-tier cakes to spectacular multicolored works of art that can be taller than the bride. It's hard to imagine that their beginning was far from the sweet delicacies we have today. In ancient Rome, the groom would smash a barley cake over the bride's head to seal the marriage. Hopefully, those cakes weren't too hard. They probably were. Knocking the bride out with a rock-hard cake would not be a good start to any marriage. In medieval England, the happy couple would kiss over a pile of buns for good luck. Attendees would then take a piece of bun home and place it under their pillow, hoping the luck would follow them. Early British recipes for wedding cakes included ingredients such as boiled calf feet, oysters, and lamb testicles. Yum? Thankfully, by the 16th century, sugar had become more accessible. Thank goodness. The more refined the sugar, the whiter the frosting. And the high cost of refined sugar turned white frosting into a status symbol. The single-layer white wedding cake soon morphed into a multi-layer centerpiece. In 1840, when Queen Victoria and Prince Albert married, their cake had a diameter of 1 meter and weighed 150 kilograms. The cake was decorated with a hard white icing that could support the 3 tiers. This became known as royal icing. When her great-grandson, King George VI, married in 1923, his cake was 3 meters high and weighed 360 kilograms. The cake was decorated with figurines, flowers, and cherubs on intricately piped icing. In celebration, identical cakes were given out to the public at tea parties. The Roaring '20s brought more elaborate cakes with decorated toppings such as feathers and jewels. Cakes continued to grow in height and design through the latter half of the 20th century. And fondant became common because it was easy to color and mold into shapes. Did you know it was tradition to save the top tier of a wedding cake in Britain? Originally, this tier would be frozen and saved for the christening of a couple's first child. Today, it's common for couples to wait longer to have children, so they enjoy the cake on their first anniversary. Historically, the bride cut the cake alone as a symbol of the bride losing her virginity. But with more modern values and larger cakes, it's become traditional for the couple to cut the cake together. This is their first act as newlyweds. Now that we've discovered how the wedding cake became so decadent, let's find out why everyone is putting gold on their food on another episode of Origins of Food.